So this is back in 2019, and I came back to Heathrow after a bit of time away. Came back because Chris Garten, the Chief Operating Officer at the time, an absolute advocate for safety, could see that whilst safety wasn't bad at Heathrow by no means, but we were aspiring to a mature safety culture and safety excellence, and there was some work to do to get us there. Across not just Heathrow Airport Ltd, but this complex and complicated ecosystem that is Team Heathrow. The difference between a supplier and a strategic partner is a strategic partner truly seeks to understand your needs and aims and uses their capability, in your case systems, to help us do that, rather than come in and say, I've got a system, it can do this for you. And so you understood the complexity of our airport. We had some organisations that really came with us on the journey. We had some organisations that were curious and got involved. And we had a couple of organisations that probably at the start couldn't see the value of it. One of the anecdotes you're referring to was from one of the managing directors of one of our organisations who had snuck in his safety people. And he said to her, which are our scores on the screen? So firstly, he didn't know. So she told him, and then he said, we should be doing more of this. And she explained that actually they were doing quite a lot already, and some of the things that we were talking about, that organisation was already doing. And then he said to her, maybe I need to pay more attention to safety. I've been distracted by some commercial issues. That's a really powerful part of this, that this measurement is not someone with a checklist and a clipboard and doing an audit. The results are from conversations between colleagues in an organisation. What sits behind the measurement are very powerful conversations, which I think is one of the ingredients of the success of measuring enabled by Safe 365. One is so easy to do business with, and should that go without saying? Maybe it should, but it's rare. It's rare to have a strategic partner that truly works with you to enable you to achieve your aim. The second is, as when we started this, I don't think I anticipated that a number of now, and an increasing number of Team Heathrow organisations will take what we're doing and take it deeply across their whole organisations. Now, that's because they've seen the value for them, and in some cases, not just in the UK, but internationally. The organisations that probably started in a more mature place, who had already a good handle on their safety, health and wellbeing indicators and measures and performance, including Heathrow Airport Ltd, have seen safety measurement increase at the pace we would expect it to increase, and we are seeing harm coming down. But what this measurement has also done, and arguably more importantly actually, is for those organisations that were in a lower place in maturity, actually it's really helped them understand their performance in the first place. So I would say this has helped a number of Team Heathrow organisations pay far more attention to their safety, health and wellbeing metrics. Before working with Say 365, but we had no systematic and objective way of sharing with the board, this is the safety culture across Heathrow. We now do. It really provides insight of where we, what we need to do differently, what we need to do more of in order to drive safety excellence and uncompromising standards across Heathrow. I think, put simply, we could not have done this without you. I don't know of another organisation out there that would have enabled us to understand what we understand now in such an enabling way for Heathrow and our Team Heathrow organisations.